It's the 2K pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. I've got the legendary Shaquille O'Neal by my side. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. So is there any reason to believe, Shaq, that Greg Popovich won't have the Spurs right there in the hunt again this year?
The Spurs should be the favorite.
And now your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At small forward, standing 6'9", number 16.
It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. All the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. It's a showdown. The defending NBA champion San Antonio Spurs facing Los Angeles. The big story here, the return of Kevin Martin from being injured. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Marc Gasol. Thompson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Martin, and it's Rondo in at the point. Here's Martin. Here's Antetokounmpo outside for Martin. 6 to shoot. From 11 feet away, and he gets the bucket. Martin's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Spurs. And here is Los Angeles now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out.
Everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher, mentally and physically, if you're going to win on the road.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio, whether it be as players, assistant coaches, or in the front office, have gone on to leadership roles on other NBA teams. I think that speaks volumes to what that group has been able to do in winning at a high level.
Now here's Rondo. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. Outside Gasol. Back to Rondo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rondo with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Offline with his 3.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
The 3 from Bryant. Kobe can't get that one to fall. So it's San Antonio now. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I just loved the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Carter Williams dishes to Bryant. And he gets it to go.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
And Thompson kicks to Rondo. Right side, Rondo. Shot is no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Beyond the arc. And Kobe Bryant gets the 3. Kobe's got his 3rd basket of the night. Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, you know, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference in a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era.
No good from outside. Spurs trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Here's Covington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Gasol kicks to Rondo. The 11-footer, and that one's good. Rondo's got his second bucket.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's Randall. Sinks the 15-footer. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Rondo passes to Martin. And no good trying to get that one. And so far it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Garnett out there with PJ Benga. Then there's Burke, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Caboclo in at the small forward position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Rajon Rondo has gone from the young star understudy to the leadership role. Former teammate The Truth, Paul Pierce, said Rondo is mature. He understood what was coming. Before he had me and KG to lean on. Now he's the guy. He's the captain. I think he's ready. A great endorsement from a terrific leader in his own right. Gentlemen.
High praise, Doris. Thanks. Now here is Carter. And the Lakers get called for the foul. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And that one's good. Carter's got his first points of the night.
Beautiful finger. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Remains Los Angeles ball.
Burke with it. They set the pick. Thompson for the triple. That one goes. Count. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser. He can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
To the wing on the left. Feeds to Burke. Pass to Caboclo. There's the 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Oh, look out!
Oh, wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And Carter has it in the corner. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And that basket is in from Caboclo.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, Kevin Garnett came into this league straight out of high school, initially a 6'9" small forward, but he continued to grow and enlisted at 6'11". most of his career. For whatever reason, he's never embraced actually being called a 7-footer.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told Gasol that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Garnett, every bit 7 feet tall. And in his prime, one of the most mobile and agile 7-footers the league has ever seen.
Yeah, and one of the best jump shooting 7-footers from that 15 to 18-foot range as well. Led the league in rebounds per game 4 consecutive seasons from 03 to 07. Looks like one of those guys that was made to play the game.
John Salmons, he's checked in for the Lakers. Klay Thompson comes in for Bryant.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6 points. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Martin against Thompson. Thompson. Salmons grabs the miss. Outside Rondo. Back to Martin. The feed to Gasol. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him. Get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
With 1 on the clock. No good on that last second attempt there. Close game as we wrap up this.
Thank you, Kevin.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 1. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable. And they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
On the court for San Antonio, Rajon Rondo is out there with Martin. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Thompson. And it's Gasol right at the 5. And here's Rondo following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Second chance shot. Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gasol.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Here's Bryant. Here's Sanders. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. And it's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And that's going to be a treble. Well, some very valuable players right here. Big men who can create turnovers for their teammates inside. These are the power forwards and centers with the most assists in the past month. The fourth spot held by Marc Gasol.
Well, it takes tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of that low post area.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, these fellas play in the high traffic area on the court, so the passing lanes for them are a lot tighter. than they are out on the perimeter. Not nearly as much room.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. The dish now to Carter. There's the pass to West. He feeds it to Robertson. Spurs passing it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Carter, and he gets it to go. Carter's got 8 points.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward? Well, head coach Greg Popovich, a big believer in what he calls corporate knowledge, the idea that continuity breeds success through players truly understanding the system at a deep level.
Here's Caboclo, fended by West. A nice shot by Caboclo. 5 points in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kicks it to Carter. Dishes it to Ajinça. Back to Carter. Lots of room. And he gets the bucket. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Coach Greg Popovich, the reigning coach of the year, a big part of his approach is empowering players. He says, quote, it's a player's game, and they've got to take charge. Rather than try to manipulate them, he said, it's a great feeling when players get together and do things as a group. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
You know, giving his players room to lead and allowing them to take ownership, I mean, I think that's part of the genius of Popovich.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Rondo's checked in. 32 seconds left in the third. And there's the call on Salmons. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Rondo kicks it to West. It's stolen by Randall. His first shot coming late. That misses off the backboard.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Outside Rondo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist to the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Robert Covington out there with Randall. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Sanders. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Rondo is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Rondo. Here's Thompson. Gasol trying to free himself up. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Carter Williams kicks to Kobe. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. 15 points for Kobe Bryant. Clark and Steve, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
Yeah, and I think that total could rise, Clark, because 2 evenly matched teams playing a tough game.
The 9-foot shot. Nice touch on the bank shot. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
San Antonio calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making the difference here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Thompson, he's checked in for Carter Williams. Clarkson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Antetokounmpo kicks to Gasol. No good, unable to end this run.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Bryant. Here's Sanders. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Gets an open look and hits. And now a 7-point Laker lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Gasol. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Kobe can't get that one to fall. Spurs trail by 7. Antetokounmpo kicks to Thompson. Kevin Martin on the way. He's covered by Thompson. And here are the Lakers. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Here's Bryant. And off the front. And there it goes. Kobe's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's found his games, his rhythm this quarter. He's got into a nice groove.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They recover it.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Shot on the wing, and another basket for the Lakers. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sanders. Out to Thompson. Pass to Covington. Thompson outside. And it's Bryant in the corner. Sanders sets the screen for Kobe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 21 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open look.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Los Angeles with some changes. Angus checked in, and it's Garnett in for Randall.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And San Antonio shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Carter, that's good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Thompson off the drive. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Thompson. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
At the line for the Spurs, David West. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson with the bucket.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Here's West. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Thompson dishes to Bryant. Back to Thompson. Top of the key. No good. And so the Lakers.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson.